Oftentimes, what you'll see is like on social media is people posting pretty, um, posting when they're up, right? Right? When they're standing straight, when they're not crying, when they're not necessarily vulnerable with themselves. And this is something that I do as well, but it's also important for me to showcase when I'm not in that space, to showcase other true parts of me, like the part of me that does cry, like the part of me that is emotional, messy, the part of me that doesn't have it together, the part of me that wakes up with makeup still on, throws on a shirt and some shorts, grabs some coffee, haven't brushed my teeth yet. You know, it's that energy, it's that honesty, it's that vulnerability that I want to also share. And you know, we create social media. Social media doesn't create us, although that's what it can turn into, right? Oh well, I'm only gonna post what works, or I'm only gonna post what people will like, or what people will find okay, or digestible, or fun, or entertaining. But I won't post me crying, because who wants to see that? And that's often the thought process, right? Who wants to see that part of us, those parts of us? You know, there are probably so many people who go crying, including me, like every day, almost every other day. Like people who cry a lot more than what you may think behind the scenes, but that's not what they show. They don't let you see that. Why? Because we deem it as unpretty or unprofessional or imperfect or too much, or whatever the societal norm and the societal construct and stigma is against crying. That's what we perpetuate. So no, I'm not going to show that. No, I'm not going to show this. But I feel it important for me to show that, to include that, because I want to show that like I am a human and it's okay to be human, even if I myself feel like, what will people say, or what will people think, or whatever the case may be. It's like, this is also me, and we need to be validated in that that is also us. Emotions are being emotional, right? Feeling emotions. We are not like other than, like, we're not our emotions, but like those are an integral part of us. And it's interesting because we, like I said, we show a lot of other parts of us, but not really those parts. And like, it's not a pity show. I don't want pity. I don't want, oh my god, I feel so bad for her. She's crying. She's struggling. Because that doesn't feel supportive. That doesn't feel like it's creating connection. That feels like it's creating power imbalance. That feels like it's creating power dynamic. What I really want is just support. I see you. Period. That's it. Right? A way of acknowledging me, holding space. And that's what many of us want. That's why I think we don't post those parts, because we don't want people to look at us like, oh, you're such a pity. Oh, you're so this, you're so that. We want support. And often when it comes to crying and emotions in society, that's not often what you'll see. Often what you'll see is pity, or somebody rushing to, you know, stop the person from crying or make it better or fix it. And it's like, let's just consider that maybe it doesn't need to be fixed. Maybe it just needs space and recognition and to be seen and for what it is. When we start giving labels, you know, like too emotional or too much, or you look too messy, or this is that, or this is that, in a negatively connotated way, like that's when we start going into hiding and we start pretending like we're just this one dimensional being, or this like light being when it's like, nah, bro, like I'm overwhelmed, I'm overstimulated, like I'm emotional right now. I don't really know why, but I feel grief and I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like everything, like it's never okay for me to just fall apart, and like lay it down, you know? Lay it down. And it's important for me to like allow myself to lay it down, especially where I'm at in my life, like because my emotions are such a big part of me. Like really big part of me. And my emotionality has always been seen as like and treated like too much or too messy or unlovable or not pretty, and it's like, nah, bro, like that's not true. It's not true. But if I want to honor and validate that that's not true, I need to let myself show up in that, be seen in that, and say, yeah, I do want support. Not pity, but support. I do want to be seen in it. I do want to be told it's okay by me, first and foremost, but also by the people who see me. And not just somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'm going to see her so that, you know, da 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 da. But somebody who genuinely is like, I feel this. I see you. And that's enough for me. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, are you okay? And I think that's a question too, a buzzer question where it's like, if you ask if somebody's okay while they're crying, they're going to probably cry more, right? Or they might revert like, why do you think because I'm crying I'm not okay? Because I can get into that too, right? Where it's like, now I'm defensive. And I'm like, why are you treating me like that? Why are you trying to? Because again, we're taught that emotions and being emotional is incompetence, or it's linked to some sort of, mental like illness, and it's like bad, and it's this like scary monster. And it's like, I'm just crying, dude. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm a human. So it's okay. But it's just so interesting. So that's just what I wanted to share right now. That's what's on my mind. And yeah. Yeah. Um, this is the emotional rock star. This is who I am. And probably gonna be seeing more of this, not gonna lie.